Hello comic book fans, Blue Goblin here with part 2 of my latest video. Now, if you caught part 1, you saw what I've been picking up back issue wise ever since Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. And here in part 2, I'm going to be giving my praises and my opinions about the best stuff in '09. I'm going to give out 4 praisings. I'm going to give out my opinion for the best writer of 2009, the best artist of 2009, and then for the final 2, I'm going to give the best single issue of the year for Marvel, and then the best single issue of the year for DC, because both Marvel and DC had a great single issue of this year that just stood out, in my opinion. Now, for the best writer of the year for 2009, without question, got to give it to Geoff Johns. Geoff Johns is, just going into overdrive here. He's writing Blackest Night. He's writing Green Lantern. He's writing Flash Rebirth. He's writing some of the crossover books that tie into Blackest Night, such as Adventure Comics. This guy is just on a roll, and it's just, he's doing such a phenomenal job with all the work that he's doing. But in my personal opinion, as awesome as Blackest Night is, I feel like he's writing more respect for the characters in Flash Rebirth than he is for Blackest Night. But Blackest Night is the better story. Hope you can follow that. But yeah, without hesitation, it has to go to Geoff Johns. Greg Rucka did really good as well, as Craig pointed out. And Craig, that's a good choice too. Greg Rucka has done some nice work. But we're dealing with opinions here. And while I respect your opinion, because that's an awesome choice for best writer, trust me, it is, because Greg Rucka has been doing a fantastic job as well. But I got to give it to Geoff Johns. Now, for best writer of 2000, not for best writer, excuse me, best artist, excuse me, for best artist of 2009, this was a tough one. This was a tough one for me to decide. Man, there's been a lot of great artists, a lot of great artwork this year, a lot of great artwork. And I was torn between 2, and I didn't know. I couldn't figure out which one to go with, and then I made my choice. My pick for best artist of 2009 goes to J.H. Williams III. For his work in Detective Comics. His art is simply beautiful. It's like, I believe it was Craig and the gang who said, it's like reading cinematography on a page. It's just fantastically beautiful. J.H. Williams III's art is so refreshing, so full of life. It just draws you in like a tractor beam. The artwork is so incredible, and I hope his art continues to thrive and continues to be successful, because J.H. Williams III had a great year for comic books with his just solely on his work for Detective Comics with his art illustrations for the Batwoman story. Just truly awesome. Now for the best single issues of both Marvel and DC. We're going to start with DC. Now, this is another tough one for me. I was torn between 2 books, and I'm picking this book just because I'm basing it on where I live and because of shipping problems. But my opinion for best single issue of 2009 for DC Comics goes to Blackest Night #5. Now, I know you're probably saying, well, Blackest Night #6 was better. It may have been, or it may not have been. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. As I am making this video right now, as I am speaking to you right now, I have yet to even see Blackest Night #6. It doesn't come out until next week. And I was torn between either Blackest Night #1 or #5. And the reason why I chose #5 is because everybody knew Blackest Night #1 was going to be good. Everybody knew that. It was predictable. This was a bit predictable, too. There was a moment in this book, I'm still not going to spoil it, but the moment in this book that everybody expected still blew our minds. And then the conclusion, I mean, in my opinion, this book ended the year of 2009 on a huge cliffhanger that we just couldn't wait for. It just suckered us in, and Blackest Night #5 gets the best single issue of the year for DC, and that's just my opinion. You may agree, you may disagree. I'm not going to start any drama. All right. Now, for best single issue of the year for Marvel, and it's so poetic, it's so ironic that this book came out at the beginning of 2009. At the very, very beginning of 2009. At least it did where I live. And the pick for best single issue of 2009 for Marvel Comics is Wolverine, Old Man Logan, #70. This is one of the few books I have ever reviewed on my channel that I have actually given a perfect 10 out of 10. Mark Millar and Steve McNiven hit the nail right on. It was just incredible issue. The 2-page spread in the middle of the book that explains why Wolverine didn't pop his claws for 50 years in this storyline. I could still remember picking this book up in the comic book shop, waiting in line to buy it, taking a peek at it, and when I saw that big 2-page spread that finally answered that question, I literally dropped the book and went, holy shit. Whoa. Thinking about that 2-page spread still blows my mind. And even after a year, I'm still not going to spoil it. If you didn't read this book, if you didn't buy this book, whether you're a fan of Wolverine or not, if you missed out on this book, you missed out on a real gem. Very, very good. Very good. I'm telling you, if you had to get one Marvel book in the whole year, I'm sorry, you got more than that, but if you literally had to buy just one book in the year of 2009 for Marvel, I hope you made it this one. There's my pick for the best single issue of the year for Marvel. And that's it. That's all I got. So, thanks for watching, everybody. My regular routine comic book reviews return next week, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you had a safe holiday. I hope 2010 treats you fairly. And remember to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.com, or follow my reviews, both video and written, on comiccrazyreviews.webs.com. Just got some new reviews posted. Thanks a lot, Mark. You rule. So, until next time, everybody, I'll see you later.